wants to control his destiny. He really wants to be a leader for himself. Okay, for himself, he wants to be a leader. Okay, that was his inner desire. Okay, of course, he has this fear too. Okay, well, of course, that's his inner desire. He wants to control his destiny, and then he wants to be a leader for himself, not for anybody else. Okay, but he has this fear. He's weak. He's vulnerable inside. Okay, he's not sure he can actually control his life. Right, that's his fear. So everything is going to be play out nicely in every scene. Okay, so in every scene, when you're designing your scenes, okay, you gotta have to think about your character's outer goal and inner desire, and Achilles' heel and your fear. Everything has to be played out really nicely in every scene, in dialogue, okay, and when interacting with other characters. Okay, so we are going to talk about a couple of things, okay, and then we're going to watch some scenes, and then how these things are played out, okay, in these few scenes, okay, and we are going to kind of review what we have talked about so far, and if you have any other questions, you can ask any questions. Okay, so we'll go to the first scene, and we'll see how these things, fear, Achilles' heel, are played out.
You're live in 2 minutes, Your Royal Highness. Sir? Thank you. Let the microphone do the work, sir. I'm sure you'll be splendid. Just take your time.
Good afternoon. This is the BBC National Programme and Empire Service, taking you to Wembley Stadium for the closing ceremony of the Empire Exhibition,
where His Royal Highness the Duke of York will read a message from his father, His Majesty King George V. 58 British colonies and dominions have taken part, making this the largest exhibition staged anywhere in the world.
Remember, sir, 3 flashes, then steady red means you're live.
Using the new invention of radio, the opening ceremony was the first time His Majesty the King
addressed his subjects on the wireless.
At the close of the first season, the heir to the throne, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, made his first broadcast. And today, his younger brother,
His Royal Highness the Duke of York, will give his inaugural broadcast to the nation and the world.
On His Majesty the King.
Okay, so that's the first scene.
Deep into your lungs, Your Royal Highness.
Yes. So let's go back and we're going to talk about some screenwriting techniques here. So here, why do we have this, and then why do we see this guy before King George VI, Duke of York? In the screenplay, the screenwriter even said, okay, this BBC reporter is the king of the voice world. Okay, what a great contrast, right? Okay, what a great contrast. This guy and King George VI, what a great contrast. This actually brutal contrast makes King George VI even smaller, right? Okay, so basically. Well, this is kind of it's another thing I had to talk about before we talk about anything else. But there are four types of characters. First type is well, hero type. Okay, usually we're talking about superhero, right? Hero type. Then he or she is superior to the audience, okay? So he can do a lot of things, but while we are watching this kind of movie, we feel enjoyment, and then we enjoy this because we want to become like them, right? So that's hero type. Second type is average Joe, okay? Characters is just same as audience, okay? So that's second type. Third type is underdog character, okay? With the character is inferior to the audience, okay? And fourth type is anti-hero. Usually, it's a character whose outer goal is path of destruction, okay? So, right, so you have four types, and if you think about this four types of character, what kind of types is he? Even though he's king, you see he is underdog character. He's totally inferior, and then it's great way to have your audience relate to your main character. Okay, so you see the brutal contrast here, and then it makes your main character King George VI. Actually, at this point, it's Duke of York, make even smaller. Okay, and then. Another great screenwriting technique here is that you're gonna have to, between first 5 minutes of your movie, you're gonna have to have your character big letdown. Okay, if you have a big letdown in the beginning of your movie, your audience will relate to your character more. Okay, and especially if your character like cries. Okay, then it's great way to have your characters kind of be more.